Hi, I'm Stacy, Holden's mom. Although Fragile X can be diagnosed during pregnancy, it is typically diagnosed between the age of 1 and 3. Our diagnosis for Jackson, Holden's little brother, did not come until he was 5 years old, and it required constant pushing and advocating for him to get the answers that we needed. I had started researching cognitive delays because as a mom, I knew something was up. I started reading a lot about it and actually came across Fragile X syndrome. And when I read it and the more that I studied it, I knew that this was Jackson. His diagnosis came on February 21st of 2011. Fragile X is an intellectual disability that comes with many issues, ranging from sensory issues to anxiety, and can be ADD and ADHD. Jackson is a full mutation of his X chromosome, but actually his chromosome does produce 10% of the FMRP protein. So 10% of the time that actually works. So Jackson is considered a milder case of Fragile X. It affects all areas of life, even the simplest things like brushing your teeth and having to find specialized dentists that know how to help him and to be able to get the job done without having to always just put him out. Although there's no cure, there are treatments like occupational therapy and speech therapy that can help. Jackson attends Fairview Elementary in an II class. That means intensive intervention, and he has 10 other classmates that also have disabilities, and he's able to get one-on-one and small group instruction and services. And that was a change that we made just this year, and it was a good decision. It has been really good for him. There are Fragile X clinics across the country, and Jackson goes to Duke every couple of years to check in, and they offer great support and a great community of people that are very knowledgeable. Fragile X is a daily journey. We never know kind of what we're going to get, and it's all about planning. If Jackson doesn't know exactly what's going to happen and what's coming next, that can really put a wrench in our plans. It's very humbling as a parent, as a brother. As a female carrier, I am susceptible to Fxs2, which is a Fragile X associated primary ovarian insufficiency, or what they call a Fxs2, which is a neurological disorder that can cause tremors. And this can come on later in life. I found out through Jackson's diagnosis that I was a carrier and had no clue my whole life because I wasn't affected by it, because girls have 2 X chromosomes. So one of mine was high functioning, and Holden actually got that chromosome, and my other one was a premutation, which Jackson got. And through the more that it's passed down through generations, the more severe effect it can have on you. Although all this may sound quite daunting, there are blessings. Kids with Fragile X, adults with Fragile X are very social and friendly, and a lot of you know Jackson and have seen that firsthand. They have great visual memory. He can find our way back to anywhere, whether it's on the street or in the woods. He likes to help others. He loves to please others, and he has a wonderful, wonderful sense of humor. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you all for listening. It is important to raise a lot of awareness because most people don't know anything about Fragile X syndrome. Thank you. It's still going. It's still going. It's still going.
I'm going to add this in and just let the class see this part. Was that square up the whole time?
It's still going.